Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Notes from the Sewing Room. My name's Becky, thanks for joining me today. Today's video is all about my picks as part of the Sew Frugal 2022 challenge. So this is something that's being organised by two different ladies on YouTube and Instagram. So that is Ruan from the Yorkshire Showgirl and also Sam from Frugalissima. So thanks very much to you two for organising this lovely challenge. I took part in the challenge last year and really enjoyed it, but last year you may remember it was called #SewFrugal. No, I think it was called Frugal Frocks last year or something like that, can't quite remember. But I really enjoyed taking part anyway. But the challenge is all about using a free pattern. So last year it was all about dresses or frocks, as we might call them here in the UK. And this year is slightly different because you can use any kind of free pattern that you want to, providing that it's free to anyone. So that could be available on the internet. I guess that's mainly where you would find them, maybe as a PDF pattern, that sort of thing. So I've come up with a little list of things that I'm considering making, and hopefully it might give you a little bit of inspiration as well if you are thinking about taking part in the challenge yourself. So I've actually got a few different things that are suitable for women, and I've also got a couple of different things that are suitable for children as well. So I hope I give you a few ideas if you are a little bit stuck and not quite sure what to make yourself. The first thing that I'm thinking about making is actually a dress that I considered making last year, and I printed it off at the time and I've not got around to making it, but I've not forgotten about it and I'm really thinking about doing it this time. So that is the Sinclair Patterns Valley Skater dress. So this is actually a dress that's suitable for knit fabrics, and I have got a lovely Ponte Roma fabric here, which I bought a few months ago from Minerva. So I forgot to say, actually, as part of this challenge, the idea is that because we're being frugal, that you would use a fabric that you already have in your stash. So that could be a fabric that you've bought previously, or it could be something completely different, like a blanket or a tablecloth or something like that, that you perhaps want to upcycle and use as a garment. But I'm actually thinking about using this lovely Ponte Roma fabric, which has got a kind of an animal printy type vibe to it. This is a Ponte fabric and I bought it from Minerva, as I said, a few months ago. So I think this could be perfect for the Valley Knit skater dress. And it's got some lovely features, this pattern. So it's actually available as a dress and also as a top pattern. I'm just checking my notes here. So it's available in sizes extra small through to 4XL, and it's got some lovely details that you can choose between. So you can choose the bell sleeve option, which is the one that I think that I will go for. It's got a long sleeve option, or you can go for no sleeves at all. So the skirt, if you did decide to do the dress version, which I think is probably what I would do, that's actually got a lovely pleated detail into it. So I think that's right up my street, to be honest, and something that I would enjoy wearing and making. But if you wanted to, there's also a peplum option if you wanted to go for the top. So I think there's lots of variety there, which I love from a pattern, and particularly because this is a free pattern as well. I think you've got a lot to go at there, basically. So you could print it off, make it in a few different fabrics, and it could look completely different depending on which view you decided to make. So yeah, I think if I go for that one, which I think I may well do, then I will probably do the bell sleeve version and make it into a dress. But I really love this fabric. I love kind of greeny type colourways, and yeah, I think that's beautiful. I would describe this as more of a lightweight Ponte fabric, so it's got a little bit of stretch to it, I think in both directions, yeah. So yeah, I think that would be perfect for this time of year, and hopefully I could layer it up with a nice cardigan at the moment, and also perhaps wear it with bare legs as the weather gets a little bit warmer. So that's option number one on my list. Now, option number two, you may be aware that I've just moved house and a lot of my fabrics are stored back there in the garage somewhere, and I can't get to them all that easily, but I will, but I thought I would tell you about option number 2 anyway. So this is the Peppermint Magazine Paddington top. So the Paddington top is something that I've seen popping up on Instagram quite a lot recently, and a few versions on YouTube I've spotted as well. It's a lovely top because it's got some beautiful poofy sleeves, which are finished with an elastic detailing just around the elbow, and it's got a kind of scooped type neck, I think. It's suitable for woven fabrics and finished with a button placket down the back. So I think, again, it's got some beautiful details there that you can get your teeth stuck into from a sewing point of view. And I think it could look completely different, again, made in different types of woven fabrics. So I think if you went for something that had got not very much drape to it, like a cotton poplin fabric or a chambray, or perhaps a double gauze perhaps, those sleeves are going to be really prominent and beautiful. Or if you went for something that's a little bit more drapey, like perhaps a viscose fabric or a rayon or something like that, or a silk perhaps, I don't know, whatever you've got in your stash that has got a lot of drape to it, that top is going to look so different. So I'm thinking that that could be made in a double gauze fabric. So I'm sometimes a little bit nervous about using double gauze, but I've actually got a couple of different double gauze fabrics in my stash already, which I got from previous Sew Hayley Jane subscription boxes. I've got a blue version, which has got some little butterfly details on. And I've got another version, which I think is white or creamy, sort of white creamy colour, that's got some like little gold bits on. So either of those I think could potentially work, but I've not got them here to show you right now because, as I say, they're in the garage somewhere and I need to dig them out. But yeah, I really need to sort out my fabrics and just kind of get them all organised. But you know what it's like when you move house, it just takes a while, doesn't it, to kind of sort everything out. By the way, I hope the lighting is okay on this video. I'm basically filming this, it's about 10 o'clock at night, and I just needed to get this video though filmed, and we're actually going on holiday shortly, and yeah, I've got kind of things to do, things to pack, and yeah, I just wanted to get this video filmed basically. So I hope that the light is okay and it's not too dull in here. I have put as many lights on as I can. The next project that I wanted to share with you is actually a beautiful top project, and this is again suitable for knit fabrics, and it's actually a French pattern designer and a French pattern. So if you were to make this one, you might want to consider using Google Translate or something like that to get you through the instructions, although I think you could probably work it out quite easily anyway. So this is a top pattern by Christine Choud, and it's the Badain top. So again, this has got some lovely details that you can choose from. I originally spotted this top on a video that was made by Sam from Frugalissima sometime last year, and I think she recorded a kind of a tutorial of how to do the neckline as well, which was super helpful. So it's actually got a sweetheart neckline, which is really cute and something that I think that I would love to wear and love to have a go at making. I believe it's finished with a little facing on the inside of the neckline, which is a little bit different, I suppose, for a knit top. And you can make this with a short sleeve or a 3/4 length sleeve, or I'm guessing you could probably extend it into a full, like, long sleeve as well. So yeah, you've got some different options again that you could choose from. I've got a couple of different fabrics here which I think could potentially be suitable for this project. So I've got this one, which is a viscose jersey, which I bought from Felicity Fabrics, I don't know, last year maybe. I've got this in blue as well, and I used that for the Galaxy tee, which is another great free pattern, and that's by Pattern Scissors Cloth. So I would definitely recommend the Galaxy t-shirt if you've not tried it already. It's one of my favourite t-shirt patterns. Made it a couple of times last year, and I'm definitely going to make more of those. But I really like that fabric. I got that from Felicity Fabrics originally. Or I've got this plain green colourway fabric, which again is quite a lightweight fabric, but probably slightly heavier than the other one that I just showed you. This is more of a cotton jersey, I would say. And I bought this one, I think, from Fabricate Murfield, again, sometime last year, and I've just not got around to sewing it up. But that could work perfectly for the project that I just mentioned. So if you have made any of these projects before, by the way, that I am mentioning today, please do leave me a comment below and let me know how you found it, what kind of fabrics you used, and also let me know which one you think that I should have a go at making for my frugal project this time. So yeah, I think all of those ones could be great. So the next projects that I want to chat to you about are actually for kids. So I've got a little boy called William who's 1 year old, and I love to make kids clothes for him. It's just a great sort of thing to do. I love to see him wearing things that I've made for him. He always looks super cute, although I am biased because I am his mum. But yeah, I just love to have a go at making different things for him. So thank you to everyone out there who does watch my videos week after week and does suggest various things that I can have a go at making. So recently, a few of you suggested the Waves and Wild pattern called the Lightning Leggings. So that is a free pattern, and I can't wait to have a go at making that for William. So that comes with different options. So you can finish the legs with a cuff or not a cuff. You can have an elasticated waistband, or you can have more of a kind of, like a made waistband, like a cuff type waistband, if you know what I mean. So you've got different options. You can do more of a relaxed fit, or you can do a slim fit. And there's also options in there for if your baby wears a nappy, or they don't wear a nappy, they're in pants. So yeah, you've got different options there. So I have got some fabric here, which is actually gifted to me from a friend recently. So this is like I would say it's a viscose jersey. And this is actually, just left over from a project that my friend made previously, and she kindly gave it to me so I could have a go at making something for William. So I really like this fabric because it's got all these different planets all over it, which I think is super cute, and it would be perfect to make some lovely leggings. So whether I have a go at making the lightning leggings this month or not as part of the challenge, I'm not sure if I'm going to have time. But if I do, then great. And if not, I'm definitely going to have a go at doing the lightning leggings, I don't know, in April or something. But yeah, I love that fabric, and I think that's going to work perfectly for those lightning leggings. Now, the next thing and the final thing that I wanted to share with you today is actually another kids project, and it is a hoodie. So this is actually a new pattern company to me that I only came across recently, and they are called Lowland Kids. So this is actually the Lowland Hoodie that I'm going to chat to you about today, and it's actually got two different views. So there's a view with a button placket down the front, and obviously it's got the hood because it's a hoodie, or you can do a version which has got a little pouch pocket on the front. I guess you could probably mix up the two if you wanted to and have the button placket with also the pouch on the front, or you could do whichever you want to. So this is actually a really good pattern because it's actually available in newborn size all the way through to age 10. So you've actually got quite a lot of variety in there, and of course you can trace off the pattern and keep reusing it as your child grows, which is probably what I'll do with the lightning leggings as well, to be honest. I forgot to say that the lightning leggings are available in newborn size all the way through to age 12, which is amazing. And again, for a free pattern, I just think that is awesome. And to be able to keep making something time and time again, I would usually say you really get your money's worth, but you don't because it's free. So I guess the only cost involved is actually printing off the pattern, whether you do that at home or you send it off to be printed by a printing company. But anyway, the Lowland Hoodie, I think, looks adorable, and I can't wait to have a go at making that for William. So again, I have been gifted this fabric from a lovely friend of mine, and it's got sloths all over it, which is super cute. It's really, really fluffy on the back. So this is actually a sweatshirting jersey, which has already been cut previously, as you can tell, because it's not in one whole piece, but I think I've got enough left over here to make a hoodie for William. So it's kind of smooth on the front with those beautiful animals on there. And then it's more of a lighter colour on the back, which is all fluffy. So yeah, I think that could make a gorgeous hoodie for William. I've had a go at doing various jumpers for him before, but I've not had a go at doing the Lowland Hoodie, and it's great to try a new pattern, I always think. So I'm really looking forward to having a go at that one. Again, not sure if I'm going to have a go this month, but If I do, super, and if not, I'm gonna have a go soon at some point. You know what it's like, my sewing list is growing all the time, and you've only got time to fit in, you know, a small amount of projects when you're kind of juggling everything else in life. Yeah, can't wait to take part in this Sew Frugal challenge this year, and I hope my ideas have given you a little bit of food for thought if you're a little bit stuck and you're not quite sure what to have a go at making yourself. But I really need to decide, because we're halfway through March already, and the idea is that you reveal what you've made by the end of the month, so the end of March 2022, and that will be over on Instagram. So if you are taking part, don't forget to use that hashtag SewFrugal22, and you know, your makes will be spotted out there by Sam and Ruan, and I believe there's a number of different prizes available this year, which will be chosen, you know, the winners will be chosen at random, I think. So anyone can take part in this challenge anywhere in the world. You don't have to be a sewing vlogger, you know, anyone can take part. So yeah, I hope you take part. Do let me know below in the comments if you are taking part, and perhaps let me know what you're making as well. If you've got any questions about anything that I've mentioned today, then do get in touch. I do love to have a chat to you in the comments below. If you have enjoyed watching today's video, I would love it if you could press that like button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you to everyone, of course, who is a subscriber and who does come back to see all of my videos. I really, really appreciate it. But until next time, I'll leave it there. Thank you so much for being with me today, and I'll see you soon. Bye.